One of the saddest things I learned recently, I just uploaded a video and then some guy was commenting. He's like, some Muslim guy, his username, if you just look at his username, you would be like, oh, this guy is such a good Muslim person. But this guy just literally commented on every single comment that the people are commenting on my video. And he's trying to basically tell them that the things that I preach about are all like bid'ah and like shirk, and it's like innovation, and everything that I'm giving, like the value that I'm giving to people on YouTube, it's all just a bunch of bullcrap. That's what he's basically trying to convince people of me. And his main point was that your mind, it can't alter reality. It's only through dua that you can alter reality. It's only Allah that can alter reality. And so I'm like reading the comments and I'm trying to see like what's his main point. And it makes me think, right? And actually, bro, like whenever you get people that are hating on you, I mean, I don't know, at least like for me, like whenever I see people hating on me, it's like, you honestly, bro, like you can't help but feel sympathy for them, just because you're like, the place that they're in right now, it's such an ignorant place that if they just cross from that place and see the light, they would just be like, dang, bro, I've been so dumb all along. You're like, you know that the Plato allegory or something, where it's like you're sitting, go search it up on Google, Plato's cave allegory, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Those are the haters, right? But anyway, so this guy was basically saying, he's like, your mind, as a Muslim, you have to know that your mind cannot alter reality. It's only Allah that's able to alter your reality, because I mean, how can you alter reality without Allah? Now listen, bro. Am I saying something different? Do I preach something different? Do I say that you are the one that alters the reality and not Allah? However, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. Listen, when you go and park your car, right? Do you just leave it unlocked and then you just think it's like, it's okay, Allah's got me. He's not gonna make anyone steal it just because I have tawakkul. I have reliance on Allah. So I'll just leave it unlocked and then you'll just go on your way. Like, do you call someone that locks their car a mushrik, like someone who associates partners with Allah, or like someone who does bid'ah to Allah? Do you realize what you're saying, bro? So here's the thing, this person is only saying such things because they're not really studying the whole thing about like the unseen world. Like, you're not really studying on how like your mind can actually alter reality. Now here's the thing, when you're taking medicine, right? When you take medicine, you're taking the medicine, but it's like, who's doing the entire work within your body? You don't know what's happening. Like, you don't go down to your gut and then like you try to fix the gut, and then as a result, like your whole body, I can't speak, your whole body gets fixed. You don't do any of that stuff. It's only Allah that's doing all that stuff. So what I'm telling you right now is that when you learn that your mind is actually able to alter reality, then you'll know that all you have to do is just be aware of the thoughts and the feelings that you're having. And so as a result, Allah's going to do the rest of the work for you. What you'll notice is that all you need to do after that is just make sure that the thoughts you're having are not that of like depression or anxiety or all these like negative thoughts. When you're able to regulate your body, like the emotions and all of that stuff, you'll notice it's like, the things that I'm in control of are my thoughts. And so after that, changing the world, it's all left to Allah, because the world is a mirror to what's within. And all you have to do is just change what's within, and as a result, the outside gets changed. And bro, like there is ayat in the Quran that tell you that if you just change what's within, the outside is also gonna change. So here's the thing, I'll tell you, because even if you look at, for example, how does medicine heal the body, you can go down to the science of it, and then you'll see it's like, okay, so it does this and it does this and it does that. So that's how Allah is working. Like, if you just understand like the cascade of like the minerals going through the body and all that stuff, like, do you know what I mean? There's a whole science behind it. That's how Allah is working. Like, you can study how Allah does things. Now, in terms of how the mind alters reality, how does Allah do it? So here's the thing. So quantum physics comes and tells you, it's like this thing right here, right? This is a tree. So everything, like the wood, this wood right here, the things that are making up this tree, like the minute thing, like the atom, if you go down to the atom, you'll know that everything here is just basically strings of energy. So everything in the world is made out of strings of energy. Now, they did an experiment And by the way, when I say everything, I truly mean everything. Like even like your body, your jacket, your hair, all of it is just strings of energy. So the entire universe is made out of one thing, just one thing. And this is very important, just because it's like, if you're trying to change something, well, just know how to deal with the strings of energy. Now, they did an experiment, for a double slit experiment, right? Where they were looking, I forgot like the exact details, but the conclusion of the experiment is that if you're observing the light, then it turns into a particle. If you don't observe it, then it turns into a wave. So here's the thing, everything around you in the world, it's all like, when you're looking at it, it's a particle, but when you're not looking at it, it's a wave. So all you have to do, bro, is that observation is important. So if you're trying to make, for example, like 10K a month, right? Like, are you really telling me that you're going to start making 10K a month just randomly? Like, that makes no sense. Now think of the opposites. Like, instead of just randomly or accidentally making $10,000, what if every single day you wake up and then you write down your goal as if like you've already achieved it in the present moment? Because remember, it's like there is this thing, it's called, instead of like the realm of the physical, it's the realm of thoughts, which is the quantum field. The quantum field. This quantum field, it's not about things like in the future or things in the past. The quantum field is everything that's in right now, like the present moments right now. So it's like everything is around you, right? Like everything that you want is around you. So all you have to do is basically match the vibration of the things that you want. So if you want money, just match the vibration of money. So if you start feeling like you're worthy, if you start feeling like you're grateful, like truly become grateful, you'll notice that it's almost like there's like an entire electromagnetic field around you, and Allah comes and puts ideas within you. Because by the way, ideas are all just like literally floating in the air. That's why sometimes you might get the same idea as someone else that's sitting right beside you, because truly ideas are just floating in the air. So Allah's going to give you an idea, and then you'll notice that this is the exact idea that you've been, like, the action that you've been writing down every single morning, like the $10,000. Like, for example, I'll give you an example, just so you won't get confused and all that stuff. So as an example, if I'm writing down, I'm so happy, like, alhamdulillah, I'm making $10,000 every single month and all that stuff, then okay, what's going to happen is that now, throughout the day, as I'm observing things, right, you'll start noticing new things, just because now you're observing things from a new reality, which is the reality of you being in the $10,000 per month field. So you'll see certain, like, you'll know exactly, if you do certain actions, you'll start to get $10,000 per month. Like for me, for example, back when I was like doing dropshipping, I'm like, well, I want to make $10,000 per month. So what started happening is that I started seeing videos of some guy, right? He was teaching Google Ads. And so I'm like, interesting, what is this whole Google Ads thing? And so as a result, I'm like, let me go buy his course. By the way, I'm not selling you a course, but like I bought his course, and I'm like, I literally did every single thing that he told me. And so as a result, the next month, I started making $10,000 per month from Google Ads with dropshipping. Now, if I didn't condition my brain to start thinking like I'm already making $10,000, how would I have made $10,000 just randomly? It's like, you know when you go play GTA and then you go in a car, you'll notice that every other car in the world is like the same car. It's like you want to buy a car, right? Then you'll start like a certain car, like a pink car, for example. You go outside and you're like, why am I seeing this pink car everywhere now? And it's only because now this is in your present reality. Like, bro, when I'm explaining this to you, it doesn't sound complicated. When I'm explaining this to you, it doesn't sound like it's super, super magical. It's just how things are. Now, the beautiful thing about it is that when you are like you're conditioning your mind to live like you've already achieved the goal, Allah's going to start putting inspiration within you, and then this inspiration is going to lead you to going and doing certain acts that lead you to getting the goal. Like, for example, I didn't really have to think about like opening up my computer and then going on YouTube and seeing a video of a guy and then buying the course. I didn't have to think of that. It's like a series of events that happened without me thinking about it. So that's the thing. When you are putting down a goal, right? And this is important. Like, I used to say, don't write down your goals, until I started writing down my goals every single morning. You write down your goals every single morning as if like you've already achieved them, and then you just basically go and live throughout your day, and that's it. What you'll notice after that is that there's gonna come certain inspirations within your head, and then once you act upon them, and by the way, I'm talking about the inspirations, not like impulsive thoughts. Like if you think that you're getting an inspiration to go and kill someone, that's not an inspiration. But then if you're just randomly, you're like, let me go outside for a walk. That's an inspiration. Because when you're in a walk with like nature, trees, a forest and all that stuff, Allah's gonna change your vibration. So you'll become like, you'll start having a higher vibration, and the best ideas come to you when you have a high vibration. So then when you go back home and then you start to act upon the ideas that you got, you'll notice that those were the same exact things that you needed to do to reach your goal. And by the way, bro, again, this is so simple. We use complicated words sometimes, but it's so simple, bro. All you have to do, put the goal in your mind, like have the intention, and not even the goal, bro. Just basically like the intention to make $10,000 per month. Then what you'll notice is that just randomly, bro, and this is the beautiful part about it. Allah's gonna start putting things in your way, and then when you act upon these things without thinking too, that's when you'll notice, like slowly, you'll just reach the goal. Because now your vibration, first of all, needs to be high. When your vibration is high, you'll start to receive these inspirations easier. Now, when you're in depression, for example, and you're writing down, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making whatever amount, like alhamdulillah that I'm making this much and blah, 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 and your vibration is low, you really think you're going to start getting the goal? You won't get the goal because your vibration is low. Technically, you're living from lack. So because you're living from lack, Allah's not going to start putting these ideas into your mind. That's all it is, bro. And that's why I say it's like you are a vessel. You're the vessel that Allah's will is flowing through. How is that shirk? Tell me, how is that shirk? I'm talking about Allah's will is flowing through you as a vessel. Now the problem is that we just, every single day, we put all our, like, the negative thoughts. We put the negative thoughts in our mind, and then we start to live our lives through that. I'm saying, be aware of these thoughts. Be conscious of them. And then when you're conscious of them, remember, observation changes things. So when you're observing these negative things, you're changing them. It's like you're lighting up a match in like a dark place. That's what Joe Dispenza was talking about. You're lighting up a match in a dark place. And so then you start seeing everything that's within here and within here. And then when you start fixing that, your vibration goes up higher. When your vibration is up higher, you'll start to get better inspiration from Allah. Because the vibration is high, the inspiration that you get is like, it matches the vibration. By the way, vibration is just feelings, emotions, that's all it is. And emotions and feelings, emotions are coming from the thoughts. So it all starts from here, bro. And then when you fix that, and you stop thinking, by the way, you stop thinking, like when you go and grab the mail, do you go and think when you're out trying to grab the mail from the mailbox? You don't think about that. You just go put on your things like your sandals, and then you just go outside and do it, and that's it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Then you start acting, you start flowing. By the way, you start flowing, not even acting. That's the flow state. Because at this point, you're doing things without thinking. You start acting and flowing through the inspiration that Allah has given you, and then sooner or later, you'll just end up having the thing that you want. Now tell me, how is that shirk? How is that bid'ah? Like, I know we use fancy terms and all that stuff, but it's like, this is quantum physics, right? Like, people study this stuff, but it takes like people like us, like the laymen, for example, to come and give this information to people. This is as a result from like a bunch of studying from different scientists that are like studying the quantum physics, and even different scholars that are studying Islam. But Habibi, like, if you're trying to think about it, that's honestly all it is. That's literally all it is. Now, whoever that guy was freaking like putting hate comments and all that stuff, tell me, how is that shirk? And it's so beautiful because when you look at Islam, all of the acts that Islam gives you, all of it is just there to help you raise your vibration. Like when you're praying salah, and you're connecting with Allah, you're connecting with the one that's raising your vibration. When you just connect with the one that created you, automatically the vibration is going to be higher. The emotions and feelings are going to be higher. Like, how is that bad, bro?